Plaintiff Joan Bougie says her witness and the defendant are brothers, and she was their manager at work. Joan claims the two men never got along, and she mainly blames the defendant's wife for causing the problems in their family. Joan is suing her former employee for breach of contract. Defendant Christopher Van Hoster says while working for Joan, he believes she had romantic feelings for him. Christopher claims Joan not only followed him into the bathroom one day, but he also caught her spying on him and his wife having sex. As a result, Christopher's wife left him for a week, so he's countersuing Joan for emotional distress.
Start with you.
I met the defendant Christopher and his brother Eric when I became their manager. I was hired on as a manager where they were both employed. And I got along with them both very well. They didn't get along with each other. There was some communication, some accusation of infidelity. There was an altercation. I know at one point Eric was actually taken by handcuffs out of the restaurant, and I heard that that was, the fault of Christopher's. There's been a lot going on with, it's actually Christopher's wife, always stirring up the pot and causing problems in their family.
At work?
Personal.
So how do you get in that?
Because that's why they couldn't get along at work. That's why we tried to keep them on separate shifts.
Who told you all that family business?
I got a lot of family business from both of them. I had actually given them both rides home on occasion.
So everything you're talking about with the family dysfunction came from them or gossip?
No, it's
from them directly?
Them. Yes.
All right. You told her all your family business?
I do not recall telling her anything about my family. Actually, at the time that she's talking to about me and my brother, we had been in an argument. That was it.
You want to speak to that? Well, I'm talking about your family, man. You just going to sit there? State your name.
Eric Van Hoster.
What do you want to tell me about this woman talking about your family? She said you told her directly that your family's just low down, essentially.
No, not the family is not low down.
What'd you say?
That Chris's wife
is low down. That's even worse.
I would agree with that.
Go ahead. Did you tell her that Chris's wife was low down?
No, I explained to her about it because his wife called my mom a lot of names
They don't get along. Mother-in-law and daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Never heard of that before, have you? I don't know about the name calling, but that's not good enough for my son. She don't do nothing but spend all the money. She ain't never home, run around, spending it, don't want to do nothing. All right, ma'am, you say he told you directly, so he's telling your business to the boss.
If that's what she says.
That's what he said. You heard him?
Yeah.
He said he told her about your wife. All right, and what do you want to tell me about your association with the plaintiff?
Well, it all started, we met at work, and she was my manager, and I thought we were co-workers / friend relationship status, and it started to get a little weird. I believe she took it out of control.
Relationship status?
With Joan?
The two of you?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. We were friends, and then I think she was lusting after me.
Oh, please. Oh, my gosh. Your Honor, I have children older than him.
Just let me explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so after we had bought the trailer, me and my wife were having sex, and we looked up one morning, and there's Joan sitting in the window. I don't know if she was watching us or if she was just trying to find us.
Does she live in the same neighborhood?
She lived, her trailer was right across the street from ours, yes.
Were you running late for work?
No, I was not. It was my day off, actually.
Your Honor, I was never even aware they were having sex.
So what did you do? What were you going there for?
The only times I ever went there and knocked on the door was I was trying to get some money. I never got a penny.
You did go and knock on the door?
Yes, I have.
No, we're referring to that day.
I have no idea what day he's talking about. This is the first time hearing this.
So after we had bought the trailer, me and my wife were having sex, and we looked up one morning, and there's Joan sitting in the window. I don't know if she was watching us or if she was just trying to find us.
Never
Does she live in the same neighborhood?
She lived, her trailer was right across the street from ours, yes.
Were you running late for work?
No, I was not.
Plaintiff Joan Bougie was the defendant's manager at a restaurant, and he believes Joan had romantic feelings for him because he caught her spying on him and his wife having sex.
So I looked up and I told my wife, and she ran to the bathroom, And then I had gone outside. I was going to confront her and say, hey, why were you looking in my windows? But she wasn't there to be found. So I assumed that she had left. And then another time before that, we were at work. I went into the bathroom, and I don't know if it was an accident or not, but I turned around, and she was standing behind me in the bathroom at work. So
It's a unisex
Shame
bathroom?
on you.
no, it's not.
It's a men's bath?
Yes.
So she followed you into the men's bathroom?
Correct.
Never happened.
Okay. And you say this is evidence of the lusting?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get at. And because of this, me and my wife, we split up for a week because of it. And
Okay, this is your emotional distress?
yes.
All right, before we get to your counterclaim, let's get to her claim of breach of contract. Ma'am?
I asked if anyone at my work was looking for a place to stay. They were. I had a mobile home for sale. I offered it to him for $1,250, so I wouldn't have to worry about the lot fee. I do have the contract. He agreed to pay me $100 a month.
You see it, please?
And so I asked about the first payment. He said, they're making me come up with the security deposit. I can't pay you right away. I said, okay. I asked the next month. He said, well, we're having problems with the pipes. I got to get this kind of stuff taken care of. Right now, I can't do it. Started getting a little warmer outside. I saw him out on the deck, and I'm like, how about, sending some money my way? And he said, well, right now, I'm not working as much as I used to. I'm under house arrest. I have an ankle bracelet on. And then the next time I actually even heard more about the house was when I got a call asking for the deed, because now he sold the house for $800, and I've never gotten a penny.
Okay. Sir?
Most of that is correct, yes. I didn't pay her because after we bought the house, we moved in, there was multiple things wrong with it. There was a hole in the flooring. The pipes were bad, as she stated. When it was winter, they froze 3 times, so we didn't have any plumbing all winter. I was working on fixing all of that stuff. I was working on fixing the pipes under the sink. There was holes along the skirting outside of the house. There was just so many problems wrong with it that I was trying
What
to
did
make
she say about all those problems?
What did she say? When I didn't know about 75% of them when I moved in.
All right.
Your Honor.
Well, when you found out about all of them, what did she say?
Like she stated, I told her that I was trying to fix them and make the house livable.
No, I said,
for
what
me.
did she say?
She said she didn't say anything.
She just listened to,
Yeah, like when I told her,
and then walked away.
yeah, when I told her about the problems.
You didn't ask if she heard you? You didn't say, hey,
No.
did you hear me?
Well,
Why are you walking away without saying anything?
She said okay, and she said,
Oh, you said she didn't say anything. She said okay and what?
that she understood.
Yes.
But she sold it to you, right?
Right, and I
It
assumed,
wasn't as if you were renting. She had sold it to you.
Right.
And you didn't inspect it before buying?
no, because I thought she was
Okay, well,
a
whenever you're
trustable
buying a
source.
home, inspect it first.
Right.
Yeah, right. So you have a contract here, and that's your only defense is that you bought a home without inspecting it.
Right.
And then later, how much later did you find all these things?
It was probably like a month or so after living, I started noticing a lot of
Okay,
things.
good enough. Your counterclaim for $1,250 is for her, what did you call it? Her peeping?
I guess, yeah, her lusting after me and
Lusting after you.
Yeah.
And peeking in on you, remember?
yeah, acting extremely strange.
Okay. How did it cause you $1,250 in damages?
Well, since then, me and my wife have had sexual relations 2 or 3 times.
And it was
but
because she peeked in the window.
Because every time we try to, we have
What,
to
you
look.
picked those 3 dates? You didn't think she would be peeking?
No, it's just we weren't.
Every other, baby. We better not do nothing because she might be peeking today. So we won't be having relations anymore in life until we can just figure out whether she's peeping. Oh, I don't think she's peeping.
It was more
Let's
or
go.
less the idea of it. It was stuck in our head, and it just kind of creeped us out. And
The damage was that stopped your relations, didn't it?
Yes.
All right, good enough. Now you're trying to make a fool out of me.
well, since then, me and my wife have had sexual relations 2 or 3 times.
And it was
but
because she peeked in the window.
Because every time we try to, we have
What,
to
you
look.
picked those 3 dates? You didn't think she would be peeking?
No, it's just we weren't.
Every other, baby. We better not do nothing because she might be peeking today.
Plaintiff Joan Bougie was the defendant's manager at a restaurant, and he believes Joan had romantic feelings for him because he caught her spying on him and his wife having sex.
$1,250 is the agreement, and how do you figure you are owed more than that?
Well, originally the house was for sale for
No,
$2,500.
the agreement. Let's refer to the agreement.
The agreement, because not only did I not get paid, he's profited from it. He's made $800 off it.
Okay, but all you are due is what you agreed to sell it for on the agreement. So
Well,
I'll grant you what you agreed to, ma'am, $1,250. That's what this agreement is for, and that's what you get. Your claim is dismissed. Good luck, and I hope you and maybe you should go to counseling, or Dr. Ruth or somebody who does that type of counseling. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Go ahead and fill the claim.
That the stuff he said about me peeking in the window is ridiculous. This is the very first time I've even ever heard about it. I've never been in the men's bathroom. Thank you. I'm sure it's lovely.
Unless you have a twin sister, I do believe it was you, Joan.
I believe that's